Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you once again for listening to me rabbit on about beer, which I seem to do very well, and in my own opinion. Okay, the last beer I reviewed was one from the wonderful land of Belgium, coming back to Blighty, and going to review a beer now which I've had before, and it's a beer which I've had when I was on the Bermondsey Beer Mile in London, because it's one of the 8 brew houses places to get beer on that mile. It's a wonderful day out. If you haven't done the Bermondsey Beer Mile, find the excuse to do it. It's absolutely brilliant fun. But anyway, this is the beer I'm going to review for you today. It's by Brew by Numbers, and it's the brown ale, and it is brewed with the Chinook and Sentinel hops. Comes in at a rather pokey 6.4 ABV, so it's not for the faint-hearted, as they say. And I have had this beer before, and I really enjoyed it. So I just thought I'd do a cheeky little review on the other bottle which I acquired from the brewery. So uh, before I get it open, just going to show off the glass from the wonderful Grumpy Goat in Reading. I was given this by the wonderful Anne-Marie and Charlie who run the Grumpy Goat. Lovely ladies, and yeah, it's a fantastic craft beer glass. So anyway, let's get this bad boy open. Ooh, a bit of smoke coming off the top, not too much, but let's get it in the glass. Gotta pour it gently because it is bottle conditioned, and it's only 330 ml bottle, so you need to be pretty gentle with it. There we go. Right. Okay. It's pouring with a tiny bit of carbonation, quarter of a finger head maybe, if that. There's a few bubbles, but not many. It's pretty flat, truth be told. Lovely colour though, isn't that a lovely sort of light brown, chocolatey sort of colour? Really, really nice. Okay, it's pretty cloudy. You can't see through it, but that's absolutely fine. Let's go in with the nose. Okay, I'm almost getting like a chocolatey sort of hit from that, which I really wasn't expecting. I'm getting the malts as well, definitely getting the malts. I'm not getting a hoppy hit from that at all, but I suppose it's a brown ale. In essence, you shouldn't do really. Um, there is a definitely sort of chocolatey undertone there. It's not really strong, but it's definitely there. It's quite pleasant. Anyway, let's go on with the taste. Cheers. God, yeah, yeah, that's it. I remember back in the days of when I was about 14, 15 years old, because I've always been 6'3", pretty much since the year dot, and I used to be able to get away with going to the off license and buying bottles of Nuki Brown, and sort of, me and my mates, John Scott, will probably remember, and we used to go and drink Nuki Brown, and this is a brown ale, like Nuki Brown is apparently, but you couldn't compare the two. You really couldn't. Nuki Brown is something not for the faint-hearted in many ways, but this is absolutely glorious. It's beautiful. It doesn't taste like a brown ale. Well, it kind of does, but you get so much more than you would from a brown ale. There's a really lovely hoppy taste to it, which is coming from the Chinook. It's the Chinook hops. You can really taste them, and almost they're overpowering the taste which you'd expect to get from a brown ale. But it's lovely. I'm a hop monster, so I love that. I really do. If a hop overpowers the taste of a beer, it's a-okay with me, and that is absolutely beautiful. It's really good. Yeah, it's stunning. Um, would I drink it again? Very, very much so. Um, Absolutely no two ways about it. It's a really great beer. And to be fair, most of what Brew by Numbers do is great. So they're not that easy to get hold of, especially around where I live in Berkshire. The Grumpy Goat have them, they do, in Harris Arcade in Reading, but you won't find their beers in supermarkets, so they're not really that easy to get hold of. But if you do come across their beers, pick them up because they're generally really great, and that is an absolutely super beer. So, the Brew by Numbers, the brown ale with Chinook and Sentinel hops, coming in at 6.4 ABV. What would I give that out of 10? Ladies and gents, it's beautiful. It's a really great beer with a wonderful hoppy flavour. It's super. 9. It's a 9 out of 10 beer without a shadow of a doubt. If you can source a bottle, get hold of it because it's absolutely beautiful. That's it again. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me ranting on about beer. Thank you very much. Cheers.